just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. 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 Can't you see? I just wanna be free.
Okay, another episode of the Things I Wish I Knew About Money podcast. I'm your host, Neil Smith. Wow, epic fail. Whoop, 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 whoop. And we are on episode 209. Golly, folks. Um, what a day. What a day it has been. Where do I want to start? I want to first start with um what's been going on in the news. I know I mentioned last week about the California fires and stuff, and my friends are doing okay. Friends and family are doing okay, so I'm really blessed about that. Make sure I always see a message on Instagram or on WhatsApp and stuff. It's cold. It's cold, but I heard it's gonna be even worse next week. The polar vortex. Golly. So for anyone that's up in Toronto or Canada or like upper states, stay warm. Maybe it's time to hibernate. It's definitely time to hibernate. For me, I mean, I haven't even been out the like much. I think I left the house in a total of 5 times. And that was like to get grocery, help my dad and stuff, and all that good stuff. But I know this guy's gonna be talked about for the next oh, good evening, good evening. Well, hello, Dale. I think this is Dale. I think, yes, Dale, wagwan. So I think the next 4 years he's going to be talked about all the time, right? But I was catching up with a friend last night and they told me about a meme stock, right? Let me see if I can find the post. I'm pretty sure I can find it because it's on my WhatsApp. And I was like, whoa, what is this? Oops, message the wrong person. Um, they told me about the meme stock. Trump, is it called Trump meme stock or something like that? And I was like, I don't care about no meme coin, right? But however, this went up in with a matter of seconds. So check this out. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna save it and open it somewhere else because I know I don't want you guys in on my WhatsApp business and things and things. And I'm actually gonna show you a article that I saw. Someone sent me because if you guys remember CEO Tim, he's like all about crypto, and he didn't really want to get into this because it's like a meme coin. He's more into like it has to be realistic, right? But he gave me an interesting setup about it, and I'm glad I read it because before last night it went up 7x, and before even what do you tell me? This was up 7 to 8 billion dollars in a matter of 2 hours. And I was like, oh, what this? You serious? And these are just the things like, that we want to be aware about. But if it's a meme coin, do your due diligence, of course. Do your due diligence. Do not jump into anything that you don't have an understanding. But hey, if you got in and you made some money, right? So a win is a win. A win is a win in my eyes. But we also want to be mindful about these things. And I just want to show you guys how I reviewed it or how I saw it when it was shown to me. Oh, they're perfect. I am in. So let me enter in my next system. This is what happens when you have two computers, you know? You get to enter and be good. Let me make sure I mute that. So then share my screen. Ah, where is the photos? Oh, I gotta mute that because it's gonna distract me. Sorry, brace with me, y'all. I did want to talk about it, but I also want to show you guys the image because I think seeing the image actually makes it more interesting on why it's important. And obviously, I'm gonna dabble into this in another day because I do want to talk about stocks again. Big up to the people that has joined the Discord. If you join the Discord, big up yourself. You're the true MVPs. And if you want to join the Discord, oh, this is how you're able to join. Where is that? Ah, this. To join the Discord, make sure you email me at thingsiwishiKnew.about money at Gmail and boom, bam, bam. Okay, boom. So I found it. Yeah, there. So if you guys see this, someone sent me this, and this is like the 15 minutes chart. So it's just showing you how it just skyrocketed like within hours. I think 2 hours it skyrocketed to $7 billion. And I was like, golly, right? And then hold on, let me show the other photo that I have. I think this is something a little bit different, but it's still educational. You know, we wanna understand these things, right? So sharing this one, I just tell you about like the crypto. And remember, I am more of a stocks ETF type of lady. But if there is ways that you can diversify your portfolio and have different streams of other investments, then by all means, and you absolutely understand it. I know people that do crypto, forex, options trading, futures trading. If you understand it, by all means. I'm not telling you just to jump in, right? Let's be mindful about that. But here's hey, if you really want to make some, and I'm not recommending this. If you really want to make some guap, you can definitely, guap. Oh my gosh. If you want to make some money, you can definitely do it with this. But I would absolutely make sure that you are understanding this. And because I know people are gonna come in and you guys are gonna watch the replay and be like, "Oh, Camille, you're doing crypto." No, I'm just telling you what happened. This is what happened in with Trump and things being in all up in the mix, right? But there was an article that I really saw, and I'm glad I read it because I was thinking that I was missing out. So you know that FOMO type of aspect when it comes to things. Sometimes you feel like you've missed out on stuff, and you know what? It's okay. It's okay to miss some things because not everything is for us, right? And you have to have a better understanding of what it is before you jump in. So I'm really happy that thank you Tim for giving me this article because I was like, whoa, this is so important for people to read. Let me see if I can share it. Of course, it's in the same tab as this. Hold on. There it is. So this one, yes, I still have X or Twitter, however you want to say it. But yeah, it's a ribbon effect. So this is really cool. I'm gonna just do it briefly because I have never heard this terminology, so I really want to teach it. So maybe next week for sure I'll have a higher discussion about it. But it's basically showing that there's a ribbon effect everywhere. So first hour you had the perfect opportunity to get in. Second opportunity And then this is where it gets wonky, right? So you really want to be mindful when you get into these stuff. Did anyone jump in? So anyone that's in the chat, everyone's listening into the replay. Did anyone jump on this meme coin? If you did, you made money. Make sure you come treat people. I'm joking. That was a joke. That was a joke. But yes, um, yeah. So that was like one of the things that were happening, and I think that's what actually like hyped me a little bit last night because I'm not gonna hold you. I did all nighter. I For the past 3 weeks, and I mentioned this to someone. For the past 3 weeks, I've been having like my mood's like so like during the day, my energy is off unless I have a meeting, then I have to push through, right? Big up to those 11 a.m. meetings because those are the ones I can manage. And then like during nighttime is when I get really inspired to like really work on the business and stuff. I even last night decided to make a reel. So anyone that's on my Fitness IQ Instagram and seen my reel, make sure you like it, share it, because this is what we're gonna talk about today. All right. Definitely going to be talking about, if you've seen the video, you've seen that I had a folder like this. Um, I'm trying to prepare uno. So the side hustlers, the self-employed, the business owners, I'm trying to prepare you for the tax season. If you haven't noticed, it is January 18th and tax season is around the corner. And my goal is to have as stress-free year as possible. So if you see the thumbnail, I don't want to look like that lady. I want to find a solution that we all have a stress-free tax season, right? So I even took the opportunity, like the first couple weeks, I scanned all my receipts. I think I have like a little batch left, and if anyone knows how much I had, there was a lot, right? But I also have to practice what I preach, right? Because I can't tell you like, oh, make sure you have your stuff organized, make sure, and I don't have it, right? So I have them in a folder. Ooh, thank heavens it's close by. So I do have them in a folder. OMG. So I have them in like a folder like this in order of date in months. And I'm going to put it in this bad boy, right? So I'm organized. I'm ready. So who's ready? I'm going to put a poll up. Let me see who's ready and things when it comes to good old tax season. Where's this poll thingy? I really like the poll. Do you guys like the poll? If you like the poll, let me know. I will continue doing polls, but I'm gonna still do it anyways right now, obviously, because I want to do it. But yeah. Um, have you organized? Have you organized your receipts for the tax season? I'm just gonna put yes or no. Oops, tax season. So I'm gonna have that poll start, and whoever comes true, come true, and everything. Make sure you vote, please, please vote. Just so I have a better understanding of like everyone that's in the chat or in the replay. Definitely if you're listening after, comment if you have your stuff organized. So yes, so this is how we're going to go. Woohoo! So first things first, the dates to know. So anyone that hasn't done their taxes for 2023, you still have an opportunity to file them by January 31st, and then CRA shuts it down for like 2 weeks or so, and then it reopens like, I want to say after Family Day, it reopens. So for sure, I'm gonna be prepping and everything. Like I have my tax summary that have set up. This is what happens when like I'm working at night and I'm just thinking of all the things that I want to improve. I'm gonna have my questionnaire set up. And I'm just gonna have like a workflow to make everything easy breezy. Cause I just want all of us, you and I, to have a easy, stressful, and I know there's some people that they're wondering, hey, Kamille, where's my thing? I'm like, it's coming. It's coming. Okay. But ideally, let's see how we're gonna do this. So I do have some articles. You know me. I love having articles when it comes to posting or talking about these things because I'm not going to rant. I promise myself I've been trying to hold back from ranting, so I'm not gonna rant. I'm just gonna go based on an article because I I don't longer want to see these type of thing. See this? I don't want to see this no more. I want to see something more like this. Okay, so like if you have a folder, yo, you could get it at the Dollarama. It's $4, but it's a business expense, right? So I really want to like give you guys preparation on how to organize your books, what type of software to use, and also other strategies that we can think of, and then just to think about your good old taxes, like your expenses. And I want to say business expenses that are able to deduct, not deduct, to reduce your taxable income. I actually do not like saying write off because it's such I'm not saying it's a bad word, but it's something that people say and they get the wrong impression. Like, oh yeah, I can write off this, I can write off that. I'm like, hold your horses. Relax. Relax. Okay. So I'm just gonna have the article over here. Oh. And how's everyone doing on this lovely Saturday? It's a beautiful Saturday. Well, I actually haven't really been outside. But really, guys, if it's the polar vortex that's happening, oh man, I hope you guys are able to stay warm. Actually, this is the first thing. First things first. Okay, I am gonna rant a little. I'm sorry, I have to. And the reason why I have to do this rant is because I find when people start a business, um, they don't know the right procedures to to start a business. Um, so I want to help with that. Okay. So the first things first is when you're starting a business, you got to go here first. And I'm going to show it. First things first, go here. Ontario Business Registry. So this is the obviously this is provincial base. So if you're self-employed, so sole proprietorship, you want to look at this first to see if anyone has your damn name that you want with the business, right? I know Fitness IQ services is so unique that no one's gonna have it, and I'll even prove it to y'all because I hope I'm able to look for it. So you want to search like so. It just started. Golly. Okay, so there's a service interruption. However, this is where you get to go to search for your business name. So first things first, when you're thinking of starting a side hustle or a business, I'm gonna speak to the sole proprietors first because I know I say the people that do a side hustle, they don't really register it. I recommend that you do register your business as a sole proprietorship, right? So please do that. But you definitely want to go here and I'm gonna put in the chat. Sorry, let me put it in the chat. Let me put this in the chat. So this is that's first things first. When you're going to have a business, when you got to start a business, you want to see what if someone has your name and yeah, and then and register. So have a business account, please, please. And I know it's gonna say it in the article, but this is my time to rant. All I ask, and I'm gonna start charging people more. I don't care because I Like I said, I want a stress-free time. Separate your personal and business things, please. Let me put that first things first. Um, have a business account. I stress this enough as much as possible with a banking account because you definitely the last thing you want for CRA to do is to look for something, to look in your to look at your personal bank account for certain things because you have your business mixed with your personal, right? And I've been saying this for years, but I'm really going to get strict with this. I I'm going to charge you extra if you don't have if I'm doing your bookkeeping and your business account, you don't have a separate business account. First things first, right? I will charge you extra if you don't provide the proper documents to show me about your expenses and things. And I even have a template. I'm gonna show you the template as well. I literally try to make your guys' lives easier and make my life easier as well, right? Let me show the business expense. And this business expense I've been using for ages. And guys, I even have something for the rental folks, the rental income folks. I seen a easy, breezy template. It's so easy. It's going to make your life so much better, right? So I'm gonna do this one. So I'm gonna show these, and I strive to make both of our lives easy, right? So this is why I stress this. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen here. Mm, so this is the business expense template, right? This is option two. So I give you guys two options. I give you guys two options because this is for the folks that probably don't have HST, have to do HST filing. So you're able to enter the ones you have each month, January to December. You have the business income there, and then you can put the total there. You could do equal sum and stuff, right? This way, you can do it throughout the year. Oh my gosh, you don't have to wait until now to do it, basically. So if you don't have an accounting system like QuickBooks, Waves and stuff, and you want to do it this way, then you can do it this way, right? I'm okay with this way because it actually corresponds or aligns with the business expenses that are on the program that I use. So I always strive to use this. And then there's folks that this is option one. I always show option two first. I don't know why, but I do. So this is more so for the people that have the HST filing that they have to do. But joke is you can actually use it here. You can actually use this here and then plug them in to here afterwards. But I just need to know the difference with the HST, right? So it makes my life easy. When you have it like this, if you want to do it like a spreadsheet, I'm cool with this. I'm fine with that. I'm fine and dandy, right? But there's also another systems. There's I was having a discussion with my group of ladies that have accounting. We're talking about waves. I know people like using waves because it's more easier, but I got the best description of how it is. So waves is like a one-dimensional way of looking at your books. Yes, it shows you the balance sheet, it shows you the income statement, but I find and I should get some sponsorships from QuickBooks, but QuickBooks is more 3D dimensional and is able to give you a better look um of your balance sheet, your be able to track your expenses, your mileage, be able to give you a budget. You could do your cash flow analysis, everything. Yo, quick listen, I just love QuickBooks. I've been rocking with it for like what, since 2015. So Yes, the cost is a little bit costly, but there are ways to work away around that. And remember, QuickBooks is a subscription, so that is a business expense that can reduce your taxable income. Okay, so I'm gonna say it like that. All right. And let's see. So I have 50-50. Okay, 50-50. Yes, one person says yes, they're organized, and no, they're not. It's okay. There's still time. There's still time to get organized and stuff. Let me stop sharing here. So I'm gonna share the articles here. Okay, so we're back to here. So then the next step is I like big up RBC because I'm with them, so I guess I'm gonna be biased. But I like RBC. Ideally, their business account. So you see, I said how having a business account. Yo, I actually don't care if you use Simply and it's free, as long as it's just those purchases that you're making is strictly for business purposes only. That is the reason for the business account, right? I don't care if you use RBC where it has like they have a $5 one and a $6 one, or it used to be $5 and went up to $6. And um I believe I saw a couple months back that is it BMO? I'm gonna double check. Let me check while we're looking at this. Um, is it BMO? BMO has I want to check over here. BMO has a free account, business account as well. Let me double check here. BMO free business account. Because I know you guys want to, reduce your costs. I understand. I understand. Trust me, of all people, I understand, right? But there's certain things that you don't want to cheapen out on. Wait, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. There's certain things you do not want to cheapen out, but a bank account can be one of them. Oh, it doesn't offer a free business bank account. Which one was it? It was someone. Oh, is it this? Okay, now I'm getting distracted. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, bugger. So it is BMO. It's a e-business plan, right? Let me put it in the chat. So if anyone's looking for um another way to cut costs, I have no issue with paying a low fee or no fee on a business account. That's just my personal opinion, right? So boom. So let's go to this article, right? So top tax deductions for your self employed side hustles, free freelancers. Um yeah, let's start. Let us start. Mm-mm-mm. They say write-offs. I don't like saying write-offs personally, right? And and I'm gonna say this to the point where when it comes to receipts and keeping things organized, I find that having your receipts is actually more important than um, the income that you get. Because remember, yes, obviously the income that you receive is amazing, um, but the business expenses that you occur in your business to gain income is important. The receipts are important to have because if you don't have proof of these receipts, even if you have it, not I shouldn't say don't have proof of receipts, if you don't have like a great tracking system of having it, it's going to be very difficult if CRA comes to audit you. And trust me, CRA, oh, I'm going to have a rant about CRA later on too, because Sierra is being absolutely ridiculous. I should not be waiting for an hour and a half for Sierra to call me about something they haven't looked on in the last couple months. But sorry. I was gonna rant. So okay, so the first thing is how to do tax deductions for self-employed. You could do it the whole year. I actually know someone that has to do their HST filing every month. So I'm going to expect a call just now because they're absolutely prepared for their taxes, right? Which is great for them because it helps them keep organized and consistent, and you'd be able to keep everything flowing. I personally would be like, eek, that's too much, especially because I work and I do everything like it's too much, right? I think an ideal thing for HST filing is quarterly because it gives you like installments, so it's not a higher amount of money coming out of your bank account, first of all, and you're able to manage it instead of like waiting for the whole year and you're like, golly, this is a lot. But that only happens for folks that are making $30,000 and more. If you did get a HST number before reaching that, you can do it involuntarily, but you're gonna have to do your HST filing. Okay, so you have the option of doing it monthly, quarterly, or yearly. So it's all up to you, however you like it. I recommend quarterly if that's how you roll, right? Um, this. Yeah, so I would say keep records of your business expenses. That's with whether it's the spreadsheet I sent showed you, with a accounting system that you have that it just makes things easier, right? I'm all about making life easy breezy, right? Common tax deductions for small business that and what doesn't count. Let me look at y'all. Listen, 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 Linda. You guys cannot, you guys cannot write everything off. You cannot use everything to reduce, right? Let's see. Hey, hey, Minnie. Wagwan, wagwan. You guys cannot, sorry, you ladies and gentlemen cannot deduct everything, okay? So this is why it's important when people are stressing about certain expenses. I'm like, this is like towards your business so you can make more money, right? So the first thing is accounting and tax software. So that's again QuickBooks, Waves. Waves does have a free option and a paid option. So if you're paying, you might as well just go to QuickBooks. And that's just my personal opinion, but whatever. Was it Zero? There's FreshBooks. There are other ones. I believe I'm gonna at the end, I'm gonna have that discussion at the end. I'm probably gonna add that one and something else to help you guys figure out which accounting software works for you. I know I'm rooting for them, but I think it is what works for you and what works for your bookkeeper accountant as well. But most of us are gonna say QuickBooks. But if QuickBooks is better than Waves, personally. So there's advertising, website marketing fees. So this is for, and I'm gonna say this: as important as receipts are, as important as income is, it is very important to have your business out there with like advertising. I know I do it a different way. Actually, I think I'm gonna give you guys a secret sauce. I think I'm gonna do a commercial break with y'all today. I did create something this week. This is why I get very hyped because I'm just trying to find ways to make things exciting for you guys. So please put it in the chat, put it in the comments what things you want to hear, what and what things excite you about personal finance. But yeah, advertising, marketing fees is very important because that's how you're able to show your. Oh yeah, there's NetSuite too. Um, there's this, and sorry, that was talking about accounting software. But marketing is able to reach out to as many people as you like. And I'm very sad that I missed Christopher Lawrence's event last week. Or like Wednesday. I did not attend. I was going to attend, but you know what? Being a woman sucks sometimes, and I got my ass whooped by my body. Wednesday night, so I wasn't able to make it, but I heard it was a great event. So Christopher, please, if you want to talk about it soon. Actually, did I even send this to you, Christopher? Hopefully I think I sent it to you. I think I didn't send it to you. So hopefully he'll be able to talk about that soon and things with us. So sorry, I got distracted, y'all. So let me send that to him as well. So he's able to come true and talk about it, hopefully. Or on a different day, a different day. So there's business supplies, and this can, and you have to be mindful about this. So the first two, any business can do it, right? I believe any business can do accounting, advertising, purchases. Business supplies, it depends on what business you have, right? Um, and how you categorize it, but you definitely want to speak to someone when you're categorizing your stuff, right? There's home office and home office related expenses like utilities, rent, or property taxes. um this is this can be along the lines for, this can be for commission based folks as well, for the home office related expenses. But remember, I'm talking to your self-employed folks and the side hustlers. You can have home office, but this is how you do it. Your whole place is not being used for business purposes, right? Right? Is a portion. So I need you to have the square foot of your whole entire house, apartment, townhouse, condo, whatever you want to call it. And then you have the part where you have it strictly for your business. As you can see, I'm always here in this little, well, not little, I wouldn't say little section, but I'm always in a certain spot doing my business unless I'm like using my laptop and I'm able to be around elsewhere, right? Um, so there's that. There's meals and entertainment and travel. I had I have to confirm this great theory that I got. And it depends on how you word certain things when it comes to your business. But meals and entertainment, so if you have a business meeting, um, it's half. It's used as half, right? I don't know if I want to say it. I don't want to say it online and get like whooped because it's such a great analogy. I'm gonna confirm with CRA if it is actually manageable, right? And then you have transportation that includes your car. Oh, and you know what? My bad, folks. Usually every year I actually remind all the folks that are self-employed and stuff to check your odometer meter. I don't say it properly, but you know what I mean. Check it at the beginning of the year and the end of the year and have that number. Because if I show you the chart again, hold on, let me share my screen over here. Oh, damn, did I close it? Oh, okay, boom. If I show you here, this is why it's important. So see, I have it over here. So you can put the total kilometers here. Damn, it's kind of small still. My bad. So you have the total and you have the business, so you're able to figure out the business amount. And I have it. Do I have it over here? Yeah, I have it over here too. So this information is very important when you have a car. And you see, I have the car expenses as well. So fuel, insurance, parking, maintenance, CAA. I don't think we have to deal with license and registration anymore, but that's something you want to think about. So, oh shucks. Oh, that's why I had to do this. So you want to think about that with transportation. Um, so keep your receipts. That's why I'm gonna ask so much receipts, because gas receipt, gas, maintenance, all that stuff. And I know there's gonna be people like, oh, what if the ones I do on the side? If you don't have a receipt for your on the side maintenance, sorry, not sorry. Right? And see, there's bank charges. So these are the ones that are more common, and I think people actually don't remember that they can use their bank charges, right? and interest. And then the ones that are not, you see you? You see you that wants to do everything? Clothing. There's been so many actually, I'm not going to say there's been so many times. I'm going to say this. Certain industries may may I'm not saying for sure, may have the ability to use clothing more so if you put your brand on it. So you see how I have this hat, the QuickBooks hat? If once I get a hat for myself, because I know one of my friends is gonna be like, Camille, I'm sick and tired of seeing you with this damn hat. I need to see your brand and stuff. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Trust me, it's coming. It's coming. So once you purchase something like this, or if you've seen my hoodie, or if you've seen my shirt that has Fitness IQ on it, as long as you purchase clothing to brand yourself, but yeah, yes, artists, but exactly, it depends on the industry. I'm not gonna say everyone can use it. It depends, and you have, and that's why when it comes to your when you do your taxes, you have to remember what your industry code is, because they're actually gonna look at that as well. Your CRA is gonna look upon everything, you know. So yeah, clothing, dry cleaning, nah. That's like the same concept of like, oh, well, I had to wash my clothes. Okay, so I had to do laundry too. I'm not gonna put that into my freaking cost, my business expense. Parking tickets. That is interesting because I have parking tickets. That's debatable. That one's debatable because I've seen people have parking tickets. And if it says parking tickets, I think that's debatable because I feel like you can, because that's an expense. That's the reason why you went. It's like a transportation cost, right? Commuting costs. That's a debate. That's a debate. And gym membership. I've had someone try to put their gym membership on. Nah, that's personal. That is personal. Hold on, I'm gonna actually put this up again. So artists and performers can use clothing and makeup. Yes, uh, but you have to. You may. I'm gonna say you may. You may be able to be able to get that, right? But it depends on the industry. I still have my notes from the accountant who's speaking to artists, and that's why I say yeah, me. I'm not gonna say for sure, but remember, I'm talking about every type of side hustler or self-employed. I don't want to say yeah, yeah, clothing for sure, and then you're not in that industry that you can, right? So artists, you want to check with your bookkeeper, accountant if it's manageable. My mom would get parking tickets done with her travel nursing. You know what? Every time I'm looking at the word parking tickets, I'm thinking like infraction parking ticket. Yeah, you can't put that ish in. If you can, good for you. Gym membership depends on industry. Okay, Minion Cam, which industry would you say other than obviously uh fitness workers, fitness trainers and stuff? That's different because that is considered like dues and membership for them. That's based on the industry that can work. Oh, there we okay, she talked the things. Exotic dancers and personal trainers have written off gym memberships. Interesting. I'm gonna ask someone about that. But again, sometimes CRA can debate these things, right? So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. If it's something that's not eligible, you're gonna have to pay back. They're gonna deduct it off, right? So be mindful about that as well. And yes, the importance of being reasonable. I think I talk about this with my webinar. Shout out Ogatawa. I always talk about taxes with them, and I always talk about the importance of being reasonable. Um, if come on, if it's something that if it's something that the CRA is gonna be like, really, really, don't do it. Honestly, just put it to due to shareholder due to jars. Jar Owner's drawings. Sorry, tongue twist. Ni me wata walan, right? Let's be reasonable. You know, that cost is not towards your business, or it's not something that's gonna help you with your business. Don't do it, okay? I'm that person. I like to I like to. I'm not trying to be toxic or anything. I'm trying to help you guys. There are people that will cook the books, and then you know what? The last person I seen that cooked books, that cooked like, what was it? Donations. I'm gonna find the article too. They were doing donations, and granted, they only got booked for like 3 years, but they did like, oh my gosh, I need to find it. I'm gonna find it and then show you guys. Uh, mm, mm, mm. See, number 4, keep your receipts. Keep your receipts. There is a reason why I have this bag. Because not only do I budget like my personal, but I do my business as well. But I was able to organize it a little bit better. So I'm so proud of myself. So I even have like a bin like so, right? So, but the personal ones I'm gonna get rid of just now. I just needed to decipher, because sometimes I made the mistake and I use my personal card, and I know I'm gonna get someone's gonna say something. I probably use my personal card by accident for a business expense. So that's why it's important to keep your receipts, so you're able to enter that into your journal entry and stuff. But having a folder, see, having a folder, so yay. Okay. Wow. And making sure your external hard drive doesn't fall on the ground like mine just did. Let's see, what did you just write? It's a matter of how you present it to the CRA based on your industry and the purpose of you earning more income from the being professional presented for your. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's why I say depends on the industry, and you have to be intentional with the business expenses that you incur, right? I made my appointment with the CRA license and I went over all my expenses. Awesome. Hey, 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 Mini on Cam, what are you doing? Mini on Cam, hi, hello, hi. The heck? Put that on your episode, not mine. I just didn't see it at the time, right? And keeping track of business expenses is easier with the right tools. Like I said before, you see what it says? Separate your business expenses from your personal expense spending. It just makes life easier. If you guys saw the reel, I had receipts making it rain on me. I don't want to make it rain on me no more. I want it to be organized and stuff. I wonder if I might have another episode about different programs to organize your receipts as well. I think I'm excited, and I know if I say this out loud, I'm gonna get one of my clients is gonna come for me, right? I might get Dex again, because I did like a demo with them yesterday actually, and I was ecstatic because not only am I able to get it for like my clients that I do bookkeeping, but I can also get it for you guys that does your taxes, that's self-employed. So I'm really excited about that. So it's all about having the right tools when it comes to organizing your receipts, right? So we can definitely talk about that. I really want to find that. So hold on, let me. So that's one tip, right? The next one is 4 biggest tax mistakes that Gen Z side hustlers make. I'm not. I don't know why they say it's Gen Z's. Like everyone doesn't trust me. All generations make the same mistake. I bet you. They all make the same darn mistake. So I'm not gonna be harsh with the Gen Zs and stuff, because whether you're a Gen Z, millennial, baby boomer, all them things, you're gonna make those mistakes, right? Let me find it. I don't know why I clicked it. I don't know why I clicked off like that. I could have just done this. So then we have this one. Hold on, I have to remove. I have to stop sharing here. Okay, boom. Okay, so the biggest tax mistakes Gen X side hustlers do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You see this? See it there? I might do a webinar actually to show you guys what the T2125 looks like, just so you guys have a better understanding. This is really important to understand. Business expenses can be deducted from your side hustle income, supplies, home, office expenses, and computers. Is do your taxes throughout the year and put it aside to pay your tax. Boom, boom, bam, bam. Do you have to pay tax on side hustles? And the reason why I'm pausing is because a lot of folks think that their side hustle, whether it's cash and things, don't have to account for it. I am not encouraging anyone to do that. If you do that and you're able to find a way not to disclose that to me, cool, do you. But if I know that you have a side hustle, if I know you have a side hustle, I'm including it because that's just me being um I have to my name is going to be on your taxes. If there's anything that's falsified, me not do it. So, I'm telling y'all from now, if I know you have a side hustle, I'm going to include your income. If I don't know you have a side hustle and you keep it on the hush, congratulations, you fooled me, right? But I encourage, and it even says it here, this is from TurboTax as well, right? Yes, you do. If you're earning any money, you need to, CRA wants to know. CRA is a boogeyman, yo. They want to know everything. Trust me. So that's one thing. How to report it. Like I said before, I'm able to. If you look at the spreadsheet that I showed earlier in the time, the spreadsheet looks similar to the T2125 form, and that's just one way that be able to make it easier, right? Mistake number one, not taking your side hustle tax deductions. And we talked about this already. So deductions is business expenses, right? Um, so it's the office supplies, equipment, advertising, professional fees, travel, and many more. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's a setup by the CRA to speak with all income. Yep, yep. Foreign and domestic, all of that. It has to be accounted for. Like I said, if I know, I'm gonna put it in. If you didn't disclose it to me and I never knew, congratulations. But it's preferred to put it in, right? Report all income, foreign, domestic. Yup. Yo, even when I was in Korea, they wanted to know how much money I made and stuff because there's like a tax treaty. So like if you get income from America, there's a tax treaty, so you don't get double tax ideally. And I have to double check that if I stand correct. There's certain tax treaties where you're not going to get double tax, but you have to disclose it. I'm just gonna double check that as well. As an influencer resident in Canada, you must report all. Yeah, even in kind. So even I have to say Rennie on Rennie on Instagram, she mentioned that like even like influencers receiving things, you have to report that. That is tricky. That is tricky, but you just got to figure it out. You have to get the right tax accountant or tax specialist to be able to disclose that, and you have to disclose that again. Keep all your receipts, okay? Home office deductions, special deduction rules. And I mentioned this before, 50% for meals and entertainment, mileage for business related travel. So QuickBooks has an app where you're able to figure out your mileage. The easiest thing I do really is because I know where I go. I like on the spreadsheet that I have, I literally just go on Google Maps and see where I went. To me, that's a simple way. Like, okay, boom, I went to Staples how many times this year? Okay, I went from home, it's that much mileage, right? So things like that. Capital expenses like desk or computer cannot be claimed all in 1 year. That actually depends on your industry as well. But I know for sure, like a self-employed individual like myself, if it's more than $500, you want to capitalize it properly. If it's less than 500, so this lovely laptop I got, even though it causes some trouble, it's able to I'm able to claim it all because it was like less than $500, right? But I'm still gonna I still have to capitalize like the depreciation and stuff. So I have to double check that actually, now that I think of it. Mistake number two, not setting money aside for your side gig taxes. This is also a recommendation that I've given folks. Have they listened? Some have, some haven't. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. I would say having a tax put us yo you can in your business account you can have a savings account as well. You get some coins too. Have your savings account to save your HST. That HST money, so again, for the folks that made $30,000 or more and you have HST, um put set aside that 13%. But even ideally, even if you don't make $30,000, you're still gonna have to be paying money. So setting aside some money, whether I think the ideal amount, ideal, just so you're not like in a hiccup, is 30%, right? I know someone's gonna say, "Oh, that's too much, Camille." But remember, if you put in a savings, 30%, you don't touch it. Yo, that money accumulates and stuff, right? And you're at least not scrambling in the year to come, right? Determine your tax rate. So this is having the I'm sorry guys, my energy is low right now because I I haven't had my water. Golly. So determining your tax rate, so be able to decipher how much taxes you're gonna have. I'll also put this in the chat. Yeah, I'm not gonna close it. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Calculating your side hustle money monthly, doing that. And oh yeah, so you want to do it based on your marginal tax. So if you guys remember my Bible, the tax Bible, you want to determine that way to see how much you want to put set aside for your money. So if you're making like 55 to 100K, you definitely want to do something like that, right? To set aside. So that's a great way to also to look at it. Or I mean, if you round it up to 30%, it's practically the same, and then you'll be able to have money set aside for another thing. Just if you enter a different tax bracket. So if you're making that dollar bills, just be mindful. Mm, can I show that? I want to show it, but I also want to get through this articles too, right? So put your tax money aside in a savings or anything in a different account. Don't touch it. Try not to touch it. Try not to touch it, right? Not reporting side hustle income in the past. Now you learn that in the series of a side gig tax, you might be realize you made a mistake on a tax return and already filed, but not declaring your side hustle income. Not big deal. It's fixable. You can go back and correct your past tax return. So if there's a time when you actually so there's two things that's gonna happen. Either CRE is gonna reassess you because they acknowledge that you need to correct something, or you can correct it yourself, because like some people are going to experience this. I actually saw someone experience it. They never received their what did they receive they didn't receive their T4A or T5. Sorry, they didn't receive a tax slip. It was given either late or the company just didn't. Had it like as a electronic, and even CRA didn't even notice it right until after. So CRA sometimes sees it late, especially right now. Yo, guys, if you don't have a job right now, I need you guys to apply for CRA, okay? Because CRA needs freaking people. And this is just my rant because I'm having people get reassessed in January because they're so behind because they decided to fire people in right when the tax season ended. Why don't you just keep those people? Because you're gonna have to have reassessments for people. I'm actually really teased about it because I shouldn't have someone waiting 7 months for something that was sent from time. Sorry, at a moment. So you can refile, which I did. Golly, if you can't refile electronically and doing it, sending it in the mail, good luck because it takes forever. Piss me off. Oh, sorry, there's stuff in the chat. What's this? American W8 Ben. Mm. And then there's also a US RS tax form. Yep, I've seen that one as well. Sorry, I had a moment because I actually really cheesed that CRA is taking forever. Like, yeah, if you do the T1 adjustment, it's gonna take forever. So hopefully you can go on your CRA account and change your return on there, or you're gonna get the. This is gonna take forever because CRA is taking forever, right? Potential penalties, yeah, they actually increased it. So before it used to be 5% with interest, but now it's 10% if you fail to report things. Uh, see. You see this? Read this. You see it there? Let me put it in the banner just so you guys understand why I said what I said earlier. Hope I get to. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, you can't see what I see. This is the reason why I said what I said earlier. Um, show it. You might have to pay a penalty for failing to report income. However, if you voluntarily disclose the income, the CRA might grant you a relief from the penalty. That's what I said. Just be honest. Especially if they find it. And guys, stop trying to pull a fast one with CRA, okay? Especially if I just had a CERB conversation not too long ago too. I'm not gonna discuss it because I know they're gonna cuss me, but like, there's just certain things you guys have to be mindful about. Like, CRA knows. Like, even the people that worked with CRA tried to ting with CERB and they got booked. You guys are the special ones for sure. Because I don't understand how you thought that would have worked. But I digress. What do I know? Yeah, potential not registering for a GST HST. So that's the mistake number 4. You know about so anyone that makes 30,000 or more, you're able I it would be ideal. It would be a great idea to to do the HST GST HST thing. Not thing. Sorry guys. My energy's mashing up right now. I don't know why. Um yeah, if you're making 30,000, it'd be ideal to register for your HST but that HST money, GST HST money is not yours, it's the government's. So even put that aside. I even say put that in the that's why I say 30% is because some of it's going to be for HST and some of it's going to be for business tax, right? So be mindful about that. You do want to register for that. And also, hey, here's a kicker. So you see how people get pissed, like, oh my god, I have to pay HST, GST. If you register your GST HST, you actually are able to offset the HST that you receive from customers, you get to offset the HST that you've purchased with your supplies. That's why I say it's important to keep your receipts and keep things tracked. And you wanna know what? I'll even give you a little thing. QuickBooks, and I am gonna get sponsored by them soon. Watch me and them. I'm gonna try to use chat to this weekend to see how I can talk to them. Um QuickBooks has a section where it talks about taxes and it does it for you. As long as you have the proper tax rate, you can put it in there already and it'll be able to do it for you. So you don't have to do all the hard work. I know there's old school people and kudos to y'all that do it like on the spreadsheet and stuff. I've seen one accountant. What's his name? Golly. Damn, I'm gonna have to see if I can email him and just say hi. He was a cool dude. He would do it on a spreadsheet. He'd be like, okay, pass me. He like kudos to him. He never had to go into the QuickBooks. I would always give him the numbers, and he would able to plug it in and stuff. And I'm like, you're good. But I guess that's what makes what baby boomers and Gen X are better than millennials and Gen Zs because we're prone to use technology. Fine, I said it. Want to use technology? Boom, bam, bam. Oh, what is this? Yeah, they increased it. The 10%. They increased that. There was 5% and they increased it. Yo, you want to know why? And because this is my platform, I can say what I want to say. Um, because of all the folks that did CERB and what is that, the CEBA, they realized that a lot of y'all tried to pull a fast one. They realized y'all tried to pull a fast one. So all the penalty charges now, that is where they're gonna get you. I've actually seen someone have their penalty because they decided to do like multiple years all at once, and it was like from way back, maybe 7 years. If you owe from 7 years, I'm so sorry. I don't know how you're gonna solve that problem of that interest, but I am so sorry. That's why I recommend people try to do your taxes every year. But what do I know? If you want to take your time to do all your taxes, or if you want to give me multiple taxes, I love it because it's more money for me. But at the same time, it hinders you, right? And I don't want you to be hindered by interest. Who wants to pay interest? Listen, there's credit cards, line of credit, all them type of bullshit, and you want to pay CRA this interest? Nah, fam. Nope, 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 nope. Not I. So how much do you need to charge? It all depends on which province you live in. I didn't know this with you. Oh, I was gonna say it's not 15% in Ontario, but it's saying New Brunswick. Huh. Anyone is there anyone that's in the eastern section that has to pay 15%? Golly. Mm-mm-mm. Why do some people volunteer to register? That's a great reason. Be able to offset the tax credits. So yeah, if you wanted like that is actually a great reason. That is actually a great reason why you'd want to volunteer. I would say this. I'd say this way. If you know for sure in the next 12 months you're going to make at least 30,000, yeah, start doing it for sure, right? Strive for yourself to make 30,000 and more. And but if you're making like, and I know this is going to sound wild, if you're making 20K or 25K and you haven't reached that 30,000 mark, it's okay. Next year can be better. You just you use ChatGPT, try to see how to boost up your income and things. Let's see. Can you pay your GST early, or should you hold on until they, you know what you? That's a good question. Golly, hold on. Well, I think that answer is going to be right here, actually. Eh. When do you, depends on how much you make, you might have to remit your um. I would say you can. You do have the I don't see why you couldn't have the opportunity to pay it early, but you also have to know how much you owe at the same time, right? Especially if you're annually, you're not going to know until the whole year ends, right? But if you're quarterly and you want to kind of pay like, let's say what, this quarter, the last quarter just ended, but you want to pay for this quarter as well, and you're predicting that it's going to be like the same amount, yeah, pay them. And you got that money. Ah, now that you say that, I wouldn't pay it early. I would wait because there's some other things that you can utilize that money, right? It's like putting that money aside into the savings account, get more money. I wouldn't say invest it. I wouldn't say that. Like, I wouldn't suggest that either. But definitely want to put that money aside just in case, right? So that's a great question. And with foreign currencies, sometimes that foreign. Listen, listen here. That's my next rant. I am sick and tired of paying US things. I'm tired. And if it's so here's the thing. If you have foreign clients, you cannot charge them HST. I mean you can, but you can't offset it. And if you do that, here's what I think. When did I say that? A couple months ago. If you don't have HST, if you don't have a HST number and you're charging people HST, I hope you buck your toe. I hope you buck your toe because why are you taking people's money? That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna say that as nice as possible, right? But yes, the foreign exchange currency, sometimes the foreign exchange rate in the tax software is different all over. Um, I don't know what e-wallets is. I've never seen e-wallets. Yes, that is true because and even with the like profile, they have different. So they have the average and they show you like per month what it's gonna be and things. So that's a good thing. Greetings, Dr. Vibe. Oh, thank you. No problem. By all means. If you make too little for too many years, oh yeah, and you know what? There was a thing. That's a great question. Damn, because that was gonna be one of my questions. Whether CRA sees you as a business or if they see it as a hobby. And this is where people want to be very mindful. I'm going to give you guys a little thing. If CRA, they're going to start looking at you if your business has been in what's the word? In the red. I think after 3 years, I think that's what I heard before. 3 years, then that's when they're gonna be like, hold on, let me check upon this person because do they have a business or do they have a hobby, right? Because remember, this is the reason why some people do this is to offset their expenses, right? But if it's a hobby and it's not a true business, I wouldn't recommend messing with CRA with that one. That's for sure. One thing I know about CRA, though they're mofos, they are mofos. They will definitely um not be kind to you. They'll probably charge you back and stuff. Oh, do I want to do this one? Nah. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Oh, I do want to find that one with the guy that did a fast one. Hold on. Let me try to find it. And hold on. Let's see what else. E-wallet holds the funds before they. Oh, so it's similar to like PayPal, right? Um, I'd be mindful about that because even those are tedious and annoying. Oh, I hope I can find it, guys. If I find it, I'm gonna be so happy. Actually, yes, I am gonna find it because I actually wanted to discuss this before. Ah, da, 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 da. What else? What else? Some gig apps don't pay well, so it's hard to keep up. Which ones? Which ones? Which ones? Let's hear this. Um Oh, guys, don't forget there's a poll, eh? Hold on, let me see. Are you guys doing the poll? Let me see. Okay. Oh, 60% of y'all said no. Oh dear. Oh, I hope I find it. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. I really want you guys to. Because it's tax. Is it tax avoidance? Oh, I hope I find it. Oh, golly. Oh, I'm not gonna find it, am I? Shit. Okay, if anything, I am going to actually, yeah, because I see these articles that have had about tax loophole, how has helped rich Canadians avoid millions in taxes, and this is why the interest rate's gone up to 10% because they're like, fuck y'all, if you guys think you can pull a fast one on us, yeah, right. Damn, I really want to find it. Mm, donations. If I put donations, I think I'll find it more. Oh, yes! Sick! Found it. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, I found it on my phone. Hmm? Hmm? Why is it doing this? No, that's not it. OMG. Let me send it to myself. Let me send it to myself. Why? Sorry, guys. The things that make me excited in life. I'm glad you guys are on this journey with me. Let's see. That's why that did not look like. Oh, they got rid of it. Oh, come on. This was gold. Bitches. Sorry. Okay, so basically that's wild. So the it says Brampton tax preparer gets jailed for claiming 34 million in fake charitable donations, CRA. And this is why I tried to live a straight arrow, because at the end of the day my name's going to be on that shit, and I'm not doing a fast one for anyone, because if shit hits the fan, are you going to come bail me out? Are you coming to bail me out? Yes or no? Should put that as a poll. I know, right? I'm promoting QuickBooks a lot. I'm gonna get my own darn cap, so I'm able to promote myself. But I like QuickBooks, so I have no thing to say bad. With side hustles, they're not all equal in paying people close to 30. So if you do that full time, but still under, no, I didn't say that. I said if there's a time when they see a consistent of you not. So here's the thing. This is also a reason why people try to use a side hustle. Obviously they're trying to make more money, but also their purpose is to write off. And that's the reason why I don't like saying write off. I say have business expenses that help reduce your taxable income. But if it reduces your taxable income a lot, you're gonna screw yourself over. One, you're gonna screw yourself over with trying to get a mortgage, as yes, Kingston language. You're gonna get screwed over if you're gonna try to get a house and stuff, because example, let's say you make 50K, 50K with your business, but you're trying to claim 30K of expenses. On the books it only sees that you have a profit of $20,000. Which mortgage company or bank or whatnot is going to accept that with $20,000? That's not realistic. That's why I say be mindful. Remember when I said before, be reasonable with the amount that you put on, right? So you don't wanna write off everything, because it's not going to look attractive when you're doing certain things. So be mindful about that. If you're now making 50K, you're making 50K and you spend 60,000, 100,000 for 3 years or so, Siri's gonna, yo, this is gonna be the alarm. Ring the alarm. This is alarm. They're gonna ring an alarm and they'll be like, what's going on? Like, why hasn't your business because remember, business owners, so this is what a lot of people get upset about, is that business owners, self-employed people, get better incentives than people that work, like have their 9 to 5, right? Business owners get more incentives because of the deductions, right? But if CRA sees that you're fucking around, excuse my French, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Oh, I need to eat. I'm sorry, guys. I need to eat. I need to bring my energy back up. If CRA sees that you're treating this, it's more of a hobby and it's not a business, yo, we're gonna come back and get our money, because what are you doing? Like, point blank period, right? So that's something you want to be mindful about. Um, but they make you register. Yeah, they will, because there's certain industries where you're gonna have to apply for it. So, but at the same time, remember what I said before, you're getting that GST, but you can offset the GST or HST with your expenses. So I I don't see the issue, and that's why some people involuntarily do it, right? Kingston language, like I said, yeah, my energy is getting low. That's why I'm starting to curse. So you can claim the income, not the expenses. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh? Who said that? No, no, no. You have to no, when you have a business. No, bro. What in the world? No. The first thing it said is claim. No, first thing that was said. Sorry, I didn't mean to say bro. Again, my energy is low. I didn't mean to say bro. No, the first thing that was said with one of the mistakes is that people don't claim their income. Not that one. Yeah, to report your income for your side hustle. It's the T2125 form. The income's there first. I'm not posting it here because I want to do a webinar about it, or I'm going to start giving you guys more exclusive stuff. First of all, the Discord people will get more exclusive stuff. So again, and Dr. Vibe, if you say what I think you're gonna say, you better not say it, because I'll bring the Kingston out indeed. But if you want to join the Discord and be able to get more exclusiveness, by all means, please email me to join. Again, the people that are in there are the real MVPs, because you are serious about wanting to be financially free in the future, right? Yeah, you have to report your income. So you report your income and you report your expenses. So when it comes to, I wonder if I wonder if I'll have a H. No, I might do one of those. So I might do a webinar for HST filing, and I might do a webinar for how to just organize the T2125, and that comes with the spreadsheet and stuff. So you'll be able to have a streamless, stressless um time during the tax season stuff, right? And also, if contact me to schedule, there's still time with people that have RRSP contributions they want to do. There's still time to do a tax planning. Like I said, I have a tax summary um in the works. I have my questionnaire in the works. I'm and Dr. Vibe, if you ever want to provide me with one of your interns to help me get this going, I really want to execute a lot of things this year, because I really want you guys to get the best of the best with me, Fitness IQ services, and just having a better understanding. Remember, this is about me educating you guys. This is why I do this every week. Minoma chat my ear off with y'all, but I really appreciate you guys. Like, I really do. This is the reason why I come on here every week, is to help you guys. Yeah. I don't know. My energy's low. I'm tired. I'm sorry, y'all. So first things first is make sure you like, comment. Wait, let's see the poll. I gotta see the poll. Here's the poll. Oh, that's why. Because here's the poll. So 60% of y'all said you haven't organized, but hopefully by Oh, 5 votes. Yes. Big up yeah, big up whoever voted. Bop, bop, bop. So also, yeah, like in the comments, mention if when you're gonna organize it, or what's your preference of organizing your receipts? Whether please don't make it be a bag. I don't want to see no more bags anymore. I guess a shoebox is okay, or a folder. If a folder like this and it's like folder like this and it's like in a different thing, or like where did I put it? Oh gosh, it's behind me. Or something like this. It's manageable, and then you have your spreadsheet, because ideally you should be doing it throughout the year. If you have the accounting software, it makes your life easier and it makes it streamless, right? So hopefully we're able to do that. Please contact me at fitnessiq.com. My email is working. OMG. So for this whole week, so it was this week was something, man. I got popped down because of the time of the month. Um Incidents happened. And my email wasn't working. So anyone that was trying to email me this whole week, it wasn't working, but now it's working. I fixed it finally. And yeah, so I'm really excited. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's just make this tax season. So you see the thumbnail? I don't want you and I don't want myself to look like that in the thumbnail, right? I don't want us to stress about this. There's so many ways that we can make this so easy going. Let's just sit down and have a conversation. Again, contact me, let's schedule a time to do tax planning, tax strategy. I know 2024 is over, but 2025 is here. Let's plan accordingly. I have the summary that I'm gonna fix up. I have chat gpt that's gonna help me do some guides and things. I'm really intentional about making your lives easier, educating y'all and everything. So big up yourselves, big up me. And yeah, it was a great episode. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys realize. And if I seemed harsh, my apologies. It was not me. So my energy just started going low and things, right? And stay warm. Stay warm. To the folks that this polar vortex is gonna knock hibernation time. Stay warm. To like folks in the states that are dealing with the fire, my heart goes out to you still. I'm gonna try to do the GoFundMe thing for sure to send it in the show notes. And yeah, be blessed, stay blessed, and peace out. Make sure you tell a friend or tell someone that you haven't spoke to in a while that you miss them and love them. Okay? Until next time, folks. Peace out.
I just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free.